Hi everyone, I'm Henry from MEH Productions, and today we're going to be making a churro recipe. Before we begin, I would just like to say that I got this recipe from a YouTube channel called Nino's Home. They make some great recipes and you should totally check them out. I'll put the link in the description. Now it's time for the ingredients. The first thing that you'll need is 150 milliliters or 2/3 a cup of water. The next thing that you'll need is 20 grams or about 1/3 a cup of sugar. The next thing that you'll need is 40 grams or about 3 tablespoons of butter. You'll need 2 eggs. And lastly, 110 grams or 1 cup of flour. Now that we have all the ingredients, let's start making the mixture to make the churros. Pour in your water. Then pour in your sugar. And mix until the sugar has dissolved. Pour in your butter into the pan. And turn the stove up to medium heat. Once you see the water boiling and the butter dissolving, turn down the heat to low. Pour in your cup of flour. Keep the heat on low and stir for 3 minutes. Eventually, the dough should have absorbed all the water and it should look like this. While we're mixing, be sure to give us a follow on Instagram at MEHProductionsYT. We post every Monday, so you'll get notified when we upload a new video. Pour your mixture into a different bowl so we can start cracking the eggs. Once we fully combined it, it was a little liquidy and kind of runny, which wasn't really the texture that we wanted it to be, so we decided to put it in some plastic wrap and put it in the freezer. It's time to start frying. Pour your cooking oil into a nice and clean pot. Turn the stove up to medium heat. After taking it out of the freezer, we put it into a piping bag and started piping churro shapes onto some parchment paper. Cut the parchment paper into thin slices and slide it into the pot. Soon, the churro will start separating from the parchment paper, and you can take the parchment paper out of the pot. As you can see, we're turning them around in the pot until every side of the churro turns dark yellow. Once it turns that nice color, you can take it out of the pot. Now that the churros are all done, it's time to grab some cinnamon and sugar to top them with. We're also going to be making some hot chocolate to dip the churros into. Grab some evaporated milk. Turn the heat up to high. Then we grab some chocolate and poured it into the same pot with the evaporated milk. Once the chocolate has melted, it should look like this. And that's the recipe. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to try this recipe, I say go for it. It was so much fun to make. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as well as hit the bell so you get notified when we upload it every morning.